signal by Hasnain that the ball has drifted back in. He was going to miss leg stump. Anyway, the good thing about all that is that there's a little bit on offer now. Game 2, where trying to stop a ball, he got hit on the fingers again. He's wringing his fingers, not happy.
Yeah, in Lahore, he was fielding at short fine leg, and now he's at mid-on. Seems like the ball is falling in.
And just go and get that looked at. But at the moment, Pakistan not been able to create pressure in the field at all. He's angled down to third. So after 26, it's 160 for 1. In partnership going along at a strike rate of 100. 160 for 1. And Naseem Shah desperate to get a wicket. Naseem Shah hiding the ball as he runs in. Gets it through the offside. Little fumble again. That allows the second run. It's not been a great day in the field. It's been quite sloppy from Pakistan.
This has been the feature of this partnership. Never allowed any Pakistani bowler to stray few dot deliveries to bring some sort of a pressure on the batters. They've been very busy. Took every opportunity to put runs on the board.
Into the onside, call for 2 again. This time no. Ruh Afza, Chal Mere Lal, refreshing moment. A sip to cool off, keeps you hydrated, keeps you refreshed. To the onside, he works it away. Again the call, this time it's just a little jog from Temba Bavuma. Pakistan just feel that it might be reversing a little, because Naseem Shah, as he runs in, is definitely hiding the ball. And once you hide it, you're protecting the batter's view from seeing the shiny side.
We haven't seen any sign of reverse swing as yet. Maybe it's a double bluff, just to create a bit of doubt in batter's mind that yes, it's reversing. But it hasn't deterred both the batters. Still scoring at will.
They're still having words. Still staring Bavuma down. He knows that the pressure is on the team, having dropped him earlier. This is Shaheen Shah Afridi. Is keeping the energy up. He's been taped up. There was the attempted stop, and he's just struck his finger on his bowling hand. Now it's all taped up. Turned away, just a single to end the 27th. It's 165 for 1. Partnership carrying on. And this man, Bretsky, brilliant in Lahore, now carries on in Karachi.
Yeah, it was the confidence he gained scoring 150 runs on his debut. Wore it in a proper manner. He came out to bat. Kept on finding boundaries. Looking for a big one yet again.
Shaheen Shah Afridi now into the attack. Rizwan knows that he needs a wicket. Just one over from Hasnain. Naseem Shah. Ball, yes, so bandage is white, so I don't think that he'd want to bowl with it. Also will want to feel off the ball on the seam with his fingers, so the bandage is off.
Yeah, last 3 overs from Naseem Shah, very good, very determined in those 3 overs. Bowled with a purpose. It needs to be followed. It needs to be followed by Shaheen Shah Afridi. I would love a wicket here. Pakistan Daily.
Yeah, and Rizwan has turned to his paces. He thinks that his paces are the best bet to get a wicket. Hasnain and over. Naseem Shah from the Karsaz Road end. And now from the University Road end, it's back to Shaheen Shah Afridi. He's got the solitary wicket that has fallen today. Pakistan searching. Quick single. And again, they do it well.
Yeah, this is clever. A bit of cricket. And playing the ball with softer hands. And looked at his partner, who was ready. Run scored. Happening easy for these 2 batters.
But how does South Africa play this now? Yes, Shaheen Shah Afridi is back in the attack. You just sit on him. So allow him to bowl a couple of overs. And you actually take him on. You know why Rizwan has brought him back into the attack is to take a wicket. Do you build here or you say no? You bring in your strike bowler, we'll take you on and take him down.
All they need to do is just wait for an opportunity. You know, once a bowler is bowling out of desperation, looking to break a partnership, tends to over-try things, and in the process offers you a loose delivery. That's what these 2 batters need to wait for, and then create pressure.
In the air, he's gone over mid-off just. Didn't get all of it. He was circling around. was Fakhr. And in the end, Bavuma gets away with it.
Yeah, the slow delivery, taking the pace off, almost worked for Pakistan. On a pitch like this, you have to employ that tactic.
And now a stare from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Words exchange. He's heating up. This is good. You see Naseem Shah previously have a little word with Temba Bavuma. Now it's Brzeski. Brzeski has his own back. He'll not back down. Pakistan need a wicket, and we can see that in the way that the fast bowlers now having words with the batters too. Rizwan trying to calm things down. Bavuma trying to calm things down.
Yeah, frustration creeping in. Little things at times a batsman does can annoy the bowler in this kind of a situation.
Into the onside. Oh! Shaheen Shah Afridi is standing in the way. Again, words exchanged. You have to look at that. Shaheen just stood in his way and didn't allow Brzeski the space. This is going to be settled with a debate, because I just reckon that Shaheen moved in front. And so the chat, the umpires, 161 for 1, 169 for 1.
Well, the winter months are coming to an end, and it's starting to hot up in Karachi. And it's starting to hot up here at the National Bank Stadium. In terms of, here we go, last ball, watch this. He does try to get out of the way of the batter. The bowler didn't. Now, that's really dumb. That's naughty, given what we saw in Australia recently, in a certain test series. Brzeski has definitely tried to get out of the way, and he's turned his back on Shaheen Shah Afridi, knowing that he's still there. So it'll be fascinating post-match with the ICC match referee David Boone officiating here. And yeah, that's dumb, I reckon, from the big bowler. Hello, Vern.
Yeah, afternoon, Danny. Totally unnecessary. Whilst I don't have an issue with a couple of words being exchanged, the minute there's physical touch, that's completely unnecessary at this level.
I understand Brzeski too, saying, I tried to actually get out of your way. I did my best to sort of zigzag and sidestep you. The big fella knew where Brzeski was. And yeah, watch this space. There's going to be plenty more, given that there's frustration to get that. The opposition are 169 for 1. Haven't even had 30 overs yet. And of course, once you do it in about that 30 over mark, you're going about this, that rule of thumb tends to be to double the score from there, particularly if you're one down. And they're staring down the barrel here, Pakistan. Of course, whoever wins this fixture will be playing on Friday night. You lose, you snooze, you're done.
Yeah, it's excellent from South Africa. They are the projected scores I'm pretty sure from here onwards they'll be targeting somewhere between the 320 and the 360 mark. Oh, with Klaasen to come, they still have plenty of fireworks. They've got 9 wickets in hand, South Africa. They're creating themselves some platform to launch from. It's good to see him back in the colours of his country. Heinrich Klaasen missing his first ODI.
Making it look so easy and comfortable. This partnership well into the 100 stage now, 119 in fact, 125, and just the ease of the nature of batting out here. Just of late, it's a little bit of a squeeze. So 20 runs in the last 5, so only going it to 4s. The overall run rate's pretty much a run a ball at 6, but who's going to make the play here from the batting perspective? We'll get back. Skips gone! There you go! Oh, look at the celebrations. They've got in the face and the space of Bavuma. Oh, there's a lot happening out in the centre.
Yeah, it was going to take something special to break this partnership. And it comes in the form of a piece of excellent fielding. Temba Bavuma, he plays that shot so well. He sets off immediately. And once asked to turn back, so did backward point. Bullseye. He had absolutely no chance of getting back. And that's what it means to the men in green, to get rid of the South African captain. Well, he goes for an excellent 82. South Africa 170 for 2.
Here he is, one of the most gifted white ball players going around in the world. Heinrich Klaasen. Some very good numbers, as you'd expect from this fellow. Enhanced his game, playing in a certain big franchise T20 tournament in recent years. So he comes out at number 4 in a very key moment, key time for South Africa, given that the skipper's gone now. He's looking at 3 figures and weighed anchor, as we say, in the trade, and was looking comfortable.
And it's amazing what a wicket does. You can just see that there's a bit of up in the body language in this Pakistan outfit. Sense of belief that they can pick up another one quickly.
Good afternoon, Heinrich. Yeah, there's a lot more staring and carrying on, isn't there, from the Pakistani bowlers. We've had 29. A very good over for Pakistan. 170 for 2. Bavuma run out. So Shakil hit the mark. Now We've got Shaheen Shah Afridi back to resume. It's Bretsky. Fascinating, this little drill.
Yeah, I like this. I like the entertainment around getting the fast bowler woken up, but this was an excellent piece of fielding. Running to his left. He had to hit the stumps. But just look at what stump he hit, middle. And that's how these guys train these days, very accurate. Temba Bavuma, that face tells a story. He was well set to get to the 3-figure mark this afternoon.
Wow. It's certainly a little feisty out in the centre. Yeah, I think a free moment for sure. Think about the pressure that's happening out in the middle, and they needed this. They needed to do this. Download the app. Let's pick a free moments. Starts to come around here, Shaheen. Against the new man, Henrik Larsson, who's only faced 2 balls, and guess what? They both whistled past his ear line.
Yeah, this is much better from Pakistan. I think perhaps something that has been lacking in this bowling attempt this afternoon has been aggression. Yeah, he plays that shot so well, Temba Bavuma. Almost expecting to beat that fielder at backward point. Excellent from Saud on backward point, picking up, and then also the ability to hit the stumps. And you can just see how they gather, Pakistan, a new sense of belief. I talk about that aggression. I certainly feel that Naseem Shah, although he's got a wonderful skill set from time to time, just doesn't back it up with that aggression of wanting to get batters out. Yeah, the umpires, they've got their hands full this afternoon. Just having a chat to the captain. Just calm your boys down, Rizwan.
Well, they desperately want to make the final, of course, on Friday. Whoever wins, it's going to be there. And we've certainly stepped it up here a little bit. There might be a wide, but there's a lot of energy here from Shaheen, who's now turned around and he's not happy. He's looking over at the square leg ump, but saying that the short wide one is Asif Yaqub. And he's having a lot to say here, Shaheen.
Yeah, this is what you need from your premier fast bowler when you play on a surface that's docile, that's flat. You need a bit of energy from somewhere, and who better than your premier fast bowler to lead that attack in terms of energy. And I think we're going to see a hostile spell here from Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yeah, well, both these fellows, and in particular there, Bretsky had that altercation, who's into the 60s now, but he was hurried there as well. So another conversation carrying on here. So Asif Yaqub, and listen, you two, and in particular you, Shaheen, I think you need to sort this out.
Yeah, I like the attitude of the young man, Matthew Bretsky. It's very often just to back away and let the bowler have his way, but he's fronting up, not just with bat. Also to the words said by Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Coming that round. So solid. Crowd catch, they thought it was. It was pumped straight into the ground. We have had 30 overs, folks. And South Africa 174 for 2. Gorgeous afternoon here in Karachi at the National Bank Stadium. Day-night match in terms of this fabulous stadium. Fans coming in all the time. A bit of a knockout situation in this mini tri-series, because whoever wins here tonight will meet the New Zealand Black Caps on Friday afternoon, evening. Or the winner takes all. What a party. And as ever, the Tapal tea, Pakistan's #1 tea. So fans kicking back in the Tapal tea lounge. Very pleasant, with the sun getting a little lower on its arc. Local time, 4:20 p.m. So that temperature will start to drop dramatically in the next sort of 40 minutes to an hour. So just a couple down, and a very good batting surface here. Vern Philander alongside, and quietly a nice smile, haven't you, Vern? Seeing proceedings unfold.
Yeah, you certainly feel that the only currency back for Pakistan is to pick up wickets. South Africa, they've afforded themselves some platform to launch. 174 for 2 after 30. Normally they would say around about this stage you double the score. My mathematics serves me correct, it will be a touch under 350.
Yeah, and it looks like you need to get that too, I reckon, Vern. One wickets, it was a peach. Beautiful catch too, given it was a lovely delivery, shape there. But, what a catch. And the run out, the skipper tries to catch it here back live. But, yeah, the captain somewhat ran himself. He wanted to go straight away, but Gretzky with a good call. Came down a little way with the non-striker Matthew Gretzky, but it was always going to be tight. Wasn't really one there, and so it proved. So a little bit more shape here. Ahmed back into proceedings.
Yeah, I think perhaps it's a touch too short or too full from Abra in his previous spells. Try and challenge batters to play with a vertical bat. Try and hit mid-off. That's when you're in the game as a mystery spinner. That's a lot better. Klaasen, you'll prefer to play the spinners of the back foot. So allow himself all the time in the world to see which way the ball's turning.
He just got so much better at playing spin under Klaasen, and obviously thing is that playing in this part of the world so often in recent years, gets a good stride in and is not scared to use his feet. Klaasen only a couple off the 31st, so South Africa 176 for 2 now. Enjoying themselves, the fans, so far. They've seen some lovely batsmanship. Ruma, skipper, got into the 80s. Britsky's now 62. Snain into the surface, but this will be challenging now for Pakistani's bowling attack because of Klaasen and what he brings. He wants to get some time in the middle, no doubt, with the ICC Champions Trophy just around the corner. Britsky's in the form of his life, and he's smiling from ear to ear with these pitches, man.
Yeah, he's certainly loving The Pakistan pitches, well, some of the very best to bat on in the world. This is not a great deal of turn. Excellent ball from Mohammad Hasnain. Extra bit of bounce and pace. It certainly looked like when the seamers do run in and they bend their back, there is a bit of just something to work with. Heinrich Klaasen just trying to hit it on the up.
Then I spoke to Tony Hannon, the Australian, who's the head curator here, and just spent a lot of time in the UAE and saw him there as well. But he said, look, I said, always look a bit dry here. He goes, Danny, no, you don't know what you're on about. Saying the water table, he was on about 50%. He left that amount of water in it when they do all their testing and take those core samples and what have you. He said, no, it's why you can see a little bit of live grass. We've left 50 in it. And to be honest, I was a bit nervous. I said, what do you mean? I was a bit nervous that it might just go around a little bit, just with the new ball particularly. The white cricket ball and the nice new seam. Just dart around. An idea to, I suppose, sponsors, entertainment factor. You want a big score here, given that it's a knockout game. But yeah, he said, no, we've left plenty of water in. Hence the bounce and the carry. And as you mentioned, hello, quick one, easy. I think the bowlers hit that length. When you hit that into the surface length, batter looks to come forward on you and try and punch you into the covers. And that one, a couple of balls ago, beat Klaasen, very handy.
Yeah, I think if you look at the way the Pakistan seamers have been operating, they've either been too full or too short. I certainly feel that from a batter's perspective, that's the only way they're going to capitalize with the ball coming on quite nicely onto the bat. Consistency of having to hit a good area, that has been the big challenge for these Pakistan seamers. Oh, I tell you what, that's an excellent piece of fielding. He might have saved his team 2 runs in the process.
Tayyab Tahir did well. Committed himself, got down one hand because he had to go some. Covered a lot of ground out there. Boundary riding. Covered point fence against these right-handers. Klaasen. We've got 1 to go in the 32nd. Oh, no, you can't bowl there. Got away with a low full toss, a slower one. It only goes for a single. So 5 from the 32nd, it's 181 for 2. Klaasen on strike, courtesy of that single off the last ball of the previous over. Abrar. Bullish, but so much time, and a good surface. Yeah, Tony Hannon, he did the bounce testing, checking it all out. There's so much science that goes into pitch preparation and what's happening and how much water, how much moisture's put into the square, the table of the whole square as such. And just checking it out. Busy old time of it, Tony. Did he get caught on the back of his bat here? Because he was interested for a moment there, Rizwan. No damage done though. Yeah, busy fellows in the heat.
Yeah, he signalled a thumbs up. He's happy with the way the surface has been playing today.
He's saying, look, I'll keep my job. That's Sterling. Surface. Very good.
Yeah, you certainly feel that this game is on a knife edge here for Pakistan. If you can restrict South Africa to around the 300 mark, you'd certainly feel that you're still in with a chance. Anything above that will be tough going. An excellent shot again from Metro Briatska.
First boundary after 7 overs. Thank you, Gurus. Good flight. Got down and waited for it. Patience, and shows you in that sort of form. Batters will tell you they can pick up the length so much easier when they're in the groove and they've got runs and the confidence is flowing. Those sort of shots, well, they're just a staple diet in the modern white ball game. That was going too.
Yeah, I think also what the staff of South Africa has done has allowed a guy like Heinrich Klaasen to come in and take his time. He's a wonderful ball striker. He can catch up at any time, so give yourself just a bit of time. End of the 33rd, South Africa 186 for 2.
Oh, there you go. Now, there you go. Heinrich Klaasen, that is straight out of his manual. It's a cracker. What a way to start an over.
Yeah, this is a zone you want to try and stay away from when it comes to the play of Klaasen's caliber. He's so strong in this region. To see how he rocks back. He hits it way in front of square. Well, boundary of the first ball means the bowler under pressure.
Yeah, he has been outstanding in the last couple of years. Since 2023, man has been in pretty good touch. Oh, don't bother, Heinrich. Just watch it go. 2 4s in a row here.
Yeah, he's a dangerous player, Heinrich Klaasen. And this is the exact reason why. First ball, rock on the back foot, and in many ways force the bowler to venture a little fuller. That's exactly where he wanted. Not try and overheat it, just using the pace on offer. And yeah, Captain Rizwan, you'll have to come up with better plans. Just staring a mammoth score in the face here.
Oh dear. A little too short, then a little too fallen off stump, and then you just try and overcompensate as a bowler. Very frustrating for a captain who's giving it the teapot, is Mohammad Rizwan, as this gets picked off on the leg side this time.
And this is how effortlessly he can catch up with the rate. This over, he's just decided that a little sifting gears. Well, not the greatest delivery from Mohammad Hasnain. It's help yourself stuff. But excellent from Heinrich Klaasen.
You and I, bit of a fan of the old buffet. Scoff City Heaven. My word, the cuisine is outstanding, and so is the batsmanship of Klaasen. 3 on the trot here. So Hasnain under the pump. He's gone for a dozen of his first 3. No time in there. He's miffed with himself. He felt he got another one where he could just punch off the back foot. Well, we've had the graphics department very busy indeed. And just to confirm for you, since the last couple of years, minimum 1,000 runs. Look at that. Strike rate. Oof. He's head of the class by some margin against Sharma and Markram. Shubman Gill and Daryl Mitchell and co. He's, they say, top of the tree is this fellow.
Yeah, he's a dangerous player, and you certainly feel that He will be one of those players, if he can get himself in this tournament, the Champions Trophy coming up, he can certainly win you a game single-handedly. Those figures tells your story right. 1,191 runs, strike rate of 136.
And another one. Quite a shorter one. The 200 comes up, courtesy of Heinrich Klaasen, and just a simple little swivel to the onside. 34 bowled, it's 202 for 2. Very, very expensive seat. VIP section up there. Good luck for... Oh. And a handsome looking stroke into the offside. Bretsky. It says, Heinrich, sir, it's back over to you. You can have the strike.
Yeah, this is the previous over. Heinrich Klaasen deciding just to take a little liking to Mohammad Hasnain. That's not the greatest of deliveries, but he's certainly looking like he's shifting gears. That's a dangerous sign for Pakistan, because there's still plenty of time left in this game. And not a great deal of pace off the surface. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot. Excellent control.
Yeah, good luck, bowlers. Against this fellow. Shows you that graphic here. The last 2 years, last 2 calendar years of Heinrich Klaasen and all his skill set. Tries to catch it and just fetch it. And well, Tahir again. So the throw, if it had been a goodie, I just wonder.
He plays the shot so well, there's Matthew Breedske. Gets down early to try and access that area behind square. But it has been airborne for a long time. Cries of catch it. He's done well to haul it in. And then if he had a better throw, I think they would have definitely been a run out on the cards. Excellent again. Talk about accessing that area behind square. This time he used the soft touch. Brilliant from Breedske.
Square leg the previous ball for a brace. Now Breedske just using the pace there, just a little bit later. Yeah. There you go. So I'm just going to pop it fine, 45, and beat him on the inside. All the way for 4. So 8 off, still a delivery to go here. And just of late, it has been going rather swimmingly for South Africa. We've had 35 overs here, and South Africa are 210 for 2.
It's more and more of Breedske. 74 not out after that 150 debut. 210, 15 overs to go. Everything is going with the Proteas. And why not? Great batting track. There's a certain game plan since they won the toss. And they've been at Pakistan bowlers, whoever's been coming in. Let's see, with Klaasen around and a lot of batting to come, they surely will explode in the last 10 overs.
Yeah, the challenge for the Pakistani bowlers from here on, make sure South Africa doesn't get more than 325. And to be able to do that, they have to raise their game. Now, 325 might give a bit of sniff for the Pakistanis to chase down.
I spoke about the maturity of Bretsky, the way he's been carving. I shouldn't say session-wise, not test match, but really if you divide these 3 power plays, his work is really cut out.
Yeah. Batting 50 overs, there has to be a process. You have to divide the innings 15 overs 3 times, and you need to have an objective. That's where you want to be, nicely driven into the gap. Yet another boundary. Easing into the job, Klaasen.
Well, I'll tell you what, till this man Klaasen is around, he's surely going to be a worry for any opposition. And the man to have if you want to get the maximum out in the last 10 overs as a side. And he's done it so consistently. I mean, they heavily rely on him, and with that kind of a start which you've seen today, he's been pushed up in the order, rightly so. Coming at 4, he's just arrived, and it seems like he's always lived here.
Yeah, in his second spell, Naseem Shah was economical. He was challenging the batter, but not a great start. Into his third spell.
And it's so important when we talk about Klaasen to have certain players who have that flexibility in the batting order, and they can provide you that top gear when you talk about the last 10 overs. And that's why South Africa, in the teams that are participating in the Champions Trophy, appears on number 2 in terms of scoring maximum runs from over number 36 to 50. And he's your usual suspect in that.
Taken the area route, and the ball landed on boundary triangle. Is it a 6? The umpire has to recheck.
Oh, he's so strong, he picks the length so early. Look at that. It's totally in control, doesn't lose shape, and he's got that. We're just not sure if it's a maximum or not. We're having a second look. I think it's gone on to the rope, so hitting the rope on the full, which means it should be a maximum, and we'll wait for the official signal from the umpire. Yeah, umpire Asif Yaqub endorses it. 6. It's a big over, this 13 already.
And if you talk about this partnership of 50 runs, he's been the dominant partner, Klaasen. Usually it's otherwise. A Newman at the crease is given a bit of cushion by the senior partner, but he's been busy. 323 for 2.
This is exactly what we were discussing. Teams' run rates and overs 36 to 50. South Africa #2 in the nations that are playing the Champions Trophy. And he's the key figure. The primary reason why they're able to consistently do it, look at that average, is Klaasen and men like him in the low middle order.
And what that demands, you need to have bowlers, strong bowlers to bowl in the middle of the innings to get the better of them. You cannot rely on the auxiliary spinners to affect anything. Well, Khosdil has been entrusted upon by the Pakistani captain to break this partnership. Auxiliary spinners to affect anything. Well, Khosdil has been entrusted upon by Pakistani captain to break this partnership, which has started to threaten.
He has a challenge because Klaasen has the best strike rate against spinners since 2023. That's 139. So let's see how this contest goes. You were just talking about in the partnership between Klaasen and Brzeski, how more runs have been scored by Klaasen. The credit has to be given to Brzeski, how he understands his role. Really, it's amazing. He knows that he's got the role of batting the full over, stay right there and allow their partners, first Bavuma, now Klaasen, to go after the bowling whenever required.
Yeah, the reason why he knows his role, because it's been explained properly. Yeah, they must have spoken to him after the first game and said, okay, South Africa needs you to bat at #3. That's where you belong. Yes, you scored 150, but that's where we want you. And how well he has responded. And showing everybody he's a well-rounded batter.
Yeah, Ray don't know what more he has to do to get into that Champions Trophy squad, which he isn't part of at the moment.
Well, to start with, try and be friendly with the captain and the selectors.
Yeah, he's been out there in the middle with the captain. I'm sure he notices. Again, you talked about #3, so the openers are confirmed. Now he's got to fight for his position with Van der Dussen. Asking Michael Gove a question, but no. Now his job is to convince his captain. No, he turns around.
Maybe the bounce deterred Pakistani captain to review it.
.225 for 237 have been bowled. His top list A scores, Matthew Brzeski. Looking at the years, so he's had a bit of a gap, nothing in from 2020 to 2024, but now he's in his prime.
Maybe he was affected by the COVID. Yeah, offline, penalized. Another boundary.
Yeah, that's a very brave, or a very, what should I say, the right word for it, to bowl that line when you've got no protection. in terms of fine leg. The man is very, very wide. There's no way he's going to cut that off. With the pace of Naseem Shah, he's looking for trouble.
Yeah, whenever he has tried to bowl in swinger, lost control, leaked runs along with wide deliveries. Naseem Shah. That was well-directed delivery.
We could tell mobile selfie moment, and why not? Cricket is a festival in this part of the world. People come, various ages, families, friends, and you could capture those special moments and tell I was there when Pakistan bowlers were being thrashed.
Yeah, that selfie was quite nice, wasn't it? There was not a lot of pouting there.
Yeah, that would come after a couple of wickets. Still, when you look at the score, 230, you say that 290 batting first average score on this ground. Say 2 or 3 quick wickets can pull things back. As a bowling unit, you'd probably make up your mind saying, yes, it will be around 300 no matter what. If one side can do, the other can too.
And if the dew take effect, it will definitely help the cause of Pakistani batters.
That was full, and that's been thrashed through covers. There was no chance Salman Agha at short cover would put a hand to it.
Although